Hi everyone, this is Neha from Soul Mind Power, and I'm seeing you after a very long time. And this is again a tip video for overanalyzing. Well, I have received a lot of messages and calls where the common inquiry was how not to overthink. So during this time, when we are all at home, the chances are that, of course, in our free time, when we are not really doing much, we are thinking about our future. So this is a common issue right now. So I thought of kind of creating a video around it. So the first thing is that it is okay to overanalyze, but it is not okay to think, say, more than 45 minutes to 1 hour every day on things that are not under your control. So even if you want to overthink, you can dedicate a time for that. See, there are 24 hours. All I have to say here is that you can just give, say, 60 minutes every day to overthink and worry about the things that are actually worrying you. And instead of worrying about the things that are not under your control, what you can do is you can simply plan. You can think about the worst case scenarios. You can think about all of that, but again, you need to plan around that, and that will actually lessen a lot of anxiety or the thoughts around the future. So it is okay to overanalyze, we all do that, but convert that worry into something that will help you. So you can just convert all of that into planning. Look at the worst case scenario and see how you can cope up with that. And once you have the knowledge of that, then of course you would not really want to overthink. Now, when I say you have to dedicate your dedicate a time for that, so here I would suggest you to have a dedicated notebook, where you're just writing everything down about the worries and the concerns and issues about future. And when you do that, so for example, if you've written everything down, say for 35 minutes to 40 minutes or 60 minutes at max, you close that and that's it. So you will not reopen it until next day. Once 24 hours have passed is when the time comes again for you to overanalyze and overthink. Now the point here is that you're not really resisting that part who wants to overanalyze, because if you do that, then the chances are you would want to overthink more and more. So you need to acknowledge that part of you that wants to overthink or overanalyze, and it is okay to do that. So that's the first tip. Have a dedicated notebook for that, write everything down, and then close it after 60 minutes and you're done. The second tip here is that it's not really a tip, it is just a thought process. So everything is gray. Okay, I would not say everything. I would say most of the things are great. We had no idea 3-4 months back that we would actually be sitting at home like this, and the coronavirus will actually make all of us sit at home. So that was all great. We don't even know what's going to happen to us tomorrow, so that is also great. So when you overanalyze, you're actually trying to take out black and white out of the gray. So that is something that is not under your control or not under our control. The gray is not under our control. It's gray. We have no idea about what's going to happen to us, say even after 60 minutes or 1 hour or 3 hours from now. So we don't really have to look at that. Take every day as it comes. Be more mindful about the present moment. So you can have a plan, of course, in the morning about the day, and you can go by that, so that you don't really overanalyze about the future. So that's the second thing. Now the third thing is it is absolutely all right to get into that zone of over analyzing, but the moment you get into it, you need to be aware of your thoughts. And once you become aware of your thoughts is when you need to distract yourself. And there are many techniques to distract. There are plenty of them. So for example, you know that, okay, I have already written in my overanalyzing notebook, and I'm not really supposed to overthink, but there is this time when you're absolutely free and the only thing that you can think is about future, and you're getting into that zone. So that's when you have to distract yourself. So the third tip here is distraction. So distract yourself by talking to your friends, by giving your friends or family a call, watching something on TV, maybe some web series, or just bring your whole attention to the present moment with the 5 4 3 2 1 technique. I'm going to link that right now, and you can click on that. You can know more about the 5 4 3 2 1 technique. It's a technique to come back to the present moment, so you need to distract yourself, and that's it. So these are the 3 tips that you need to know to be able to lessen overthinking. All right, so that's it for today. I'm going to come back next week again with another tip. Till then, keep loving yourself, and bye.